Good evening, everybody. Dave here from the Casual Shooters podcast. As you can see on the screen, I'm sharing a document here. So, what I want to do real quick is just a recap of day one Carry Optics Nationals. What we have is I went ahead and decided to, I wrote down everybody on the three super squads, the two men and the women. And then I looked at their points, what they have, and then I wrote in what they may end up, what's their possible high, and ranked them that way. It's hard to rank everybody because not everybody's shooting the same stages each day. So for today, I just went with the two super squads. So what I found out was John Vlieger holds a 1 point lead over Nils. It's almost two, technically, but overall, he can score a possible 2176, and Nils can still get a 2175. But they each have over 670 points. So they're within 2 points of each other. Jay Beal is in third. Max is fourth. Mason is fifth. And then you've got Christian Seiler, who is sixth. I don't know why those are out of order. Then you have Guerin. You have Trace Decker. You have Simon Joseph Echavez Racaza. So JJ is down at ninth. And I'm not sure what was going on with him today. Not being able to be there and watching it live, who knows. But, I mean, he's already about 27 points behind, which is surprising to me. So in 10th, you have Shane Coley, then Lane Grease, Jeremy Story, Brantley Merriam, Mike Seeklander's 14th, then Jacob Hetherington. He's a good bit behind right now, too. He's about 51 points behind Vlieger at the moment. Then you have Andrew Hyder, Jared Clanton, Tim Dundery, Brian Jones, Luke Cow, Aaron Eddins, Sean Griffith, Tanner Wright, and John Browning. That rounds out the two super squads. Now, there were 511 people signed up to shoot this. You had 11 people drop out at the last minute, so that dropped you down to 500. And then there have been 14 disqualifications thus far. So we're down to 486. So we're down 25 shooters already. Now, on the female side, you've got Morgan with a 16-point lead after day one over Justine Williams. And then there's a gap. It's a 58-point gap, actually, between Justine and Becky Yackley, who is third. Now, remember, I'm only counting the people on the super squad. I do have some other people at the bottom we're going to talk about in just a moment. Nils' wife, Jessica Jonasson, is fourth, then Kay Lane, Linda Turnbull, Ashley Robertson. I was like, Ashley Robertson? I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot Ashley Ruark got married. She's now Ashley Robertson. She's in seventh. Jessica Morrow's eighth. Gabby, there's a big gap between her and Gabby, but Gabby coming off the knee injury and surgery, she's not moving very fast. So she's down in ninth. I took the two guys out of the women's super squad. They don't count. Now, here's the interesting thing. Alicia Russell is shooting. Very high-level female shooter. If she had been on the super squad and shot the same number of points and all that, she would actually be third. Rachel Harper would be fourth, and Michaela Hill would be tied with Jessica. Is that right? Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say again. I can't really. That's not a solid fact because they shot different stages. But my point is that Michaela Hill and Ashlyn Champagne both are shooting well. And so what I'm looking at is what their possible number of points are. So they're doing well. So they are people to keep an eye on. And then I added 3 more from the men's side because Isaac Lockwood, he was on the super squad last year, obviously won the Bill Drill. Very good shooter. He's on the Shoot Sig squad. And right now, technically, based on how many points he could possibly earn by the end of day 3, he would be leading nationals with a total possible points of 2186. And like I said, I think John Vlieger was 76. So yeah. And I don't know, I don't remember. I didn't make copies of all the squads like I should have before they shut the match down off of practice score. But you also have Dazi Zhang. Dazi's right there too. He's doing very well. Again, he's not, I don't know if he's shooting the same stages, so I'm not really sure. And Matt Hempel, he's also doing well. Matt Hempel, it shows he can possibly end the match with as many as Nils. Nope, I'm sorry, just below Nils and John. So, but still, he's right up there with them. So, end of day 1, very interesting. You've got Seiler in 6th, who I felt was the favorite. But, you know, John Vlieger's been there every year, typically top 10. Maybe this is his year, who knows? But I know this, I wouldn't want to be him and have Nils 1 point behind me. That's pressure I wouldn't want to feel, because he's like he's like a robot, like no emotion. He just goes out and he's very consistent. Jay Bill, tight 3rd. It's going to be a good one. It's going to come down. I mean, you've got Vlieger, Jonassen, Beal, Michelle, Lane, Decker, Seiler, Singleton, then JJ. I mean, this is going to be an interesting one. So keep an eye out. I'll do another quick one tomorrow, but tomorrow will be more interesting because after tomorrow they just have Sunday, and that's it. That's for the whole ball of wax. So good luck to everybody out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.